Hey, sweethearts, how are you? Today is November 19th. Yes, I'm recording this on the 18th, though, but it's all good. So, we're going to see what the universe has for you. Happy hump day. We're going to see blah, blah, blah. Well, what's going on with this whole thing, right? We've had a shift of energy regarding your low vibing mass from the past. And again, they just got to tell the truth, whether to you or somebody else that it matters to, like a lawyer, FBI, detective, I don't know, judge. Somebody, they need to tell the truth to somebody. So we're going to see how that goes. But also don't forget that if you do want a full reading, my email's in the description box. That's how you reach me for a full hour reading. We do them all around the world. And if you just want a yes or no question answer, it's $20. You want to go to my Instagram, which is under I am Adam Keith, and so is the TikTok. Those also have the under 10-minute readings. Hit me up in my DM and we'll go from there. And what else? I think that's about it. The new moon is coming up on the 20th, which is tomorrow, Thursday, yeah. So it's supposed to be a very powerful new moon. And of course, new moon, we want to do new intentions, those kind of things. So we'll see how that goes for all of us. And let's see. I'm getting really geared for 2026. I think 2026 is going to be a good year for our high vibing collective. Because a lot of things are in the works. Sometimes I wish things would happen quicker, but they take the time they take. Divine timing. Oh. You know, I've become very patient over the years. Alrighty, so let's see what we got for you. Wait, I got everything all over the place. There we go. Come on. I already pre-shuffled, guys, so. Ah, are we good? We good. Yes! Using the True Black deck, of course, we have the Empress in reverse. Ugh. Ugh. We already know who that is. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Judgment in the upright. And Eight of Swords in the upright. Now, interestingly, we had the Eight of Swords yesterday in reverse at the very end of the reading here. Now it's in the upright. Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles. There we go. Yay. Lots of money. Money, honey. She's still trying to block this? No. This Ten of Pentacles is definitely yours. It's definitely yours. It's funny because now we have the Emperor and the Empress that were right between this Ten of Pentacles. And boy, I guess they're trying to hold on to this money, man. Boy, are they trying to hold on to it. I don't think they can hold on to money. I don't think it's not theirs, obviously. Whatever they were trying to take from you, whatever they were trying to stop from you, they didn't get their grubby little hands on it. And if they did get any of the money, it's like all having to be paid back anyway. One way or the other, it's gonna be paid back. But I think it's here for you. Again, it could be a job offer, it could be a greenlit project, it could be your inheritance that was, that you may not even known about, until like the lawyer calls and says, you've got, $6 million, blah, blah, from your uncle, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, what uncle is that? It's like, you haven't talked to this person in like, decades, but whatever it is, they loved you as a child or something, shit like that happens. It does. So, or maybe you won a lottery ticket and you didn't know that you had won, but they couldn't get this. And if they did try again, that's why I said some of these people may be going to jail, because whatever they were trying to do with this, it could have been fraud, like fraud and other particular embezzlement schemes, all kinds of things that these people could have gotten themselves involved with. That means jail time. Yeah. So, and I know some of you people said some of your people are going to jail or in jail now. Man, don't be stupid. Okay, so we have these two low numbers. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's definitely the low vibing mask. I just had to ask to make, to be perfectly sure. Images. Magician in reverse. Images. Why did I say images? Magician. Well, I mean, the magician can create illusions. Is this about manipulation? No. Is this about being nullified? Yeah. They're neutralized. Nullified, neutralized. They're still hovering around this Ten of Pentacles. But there's nothing they can do about this. And that's why, again, Grandpa just told you whatever they did could possibly land themselves in jail. And we do that Eight of Swords at the very end of this reading, which, again, is feeling trapped. Not mentally, too, but it also represents jail time, being actually physically trapped. Nine of Cups in the upright. Oh, and we have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Okay. Are these two cards are together, and are yep. See, that's what I mean. This is your wish fulfillment. This is you looking beautiful, charismatic, go-getter kind of energy. This is the warrior queen. You know, you got it going on. People want to be around this energy, of course. And that's yours, honey. Wish fulfillment, Ten of Pentacles. And you're looking beautiful. People know that you are this Queen of Wands in the upright. And the important thing about this, yes, beautiful, charismatic, you can be handsome, depending if you're a man or woman in this. But the thing for me about this is, yes, creative, absolutely. Most important thing to me is that you're true to your word. I cannot tell you that this is so important. And I think you know that just as much as I do if you're in the High Vibing Collective, that your word is gold. You know, very important. They made the wrong decisions here. And of course, they're stuck in a nightmare situation and they can't get out of it. There you go. There's the Six of Swords. And there's the Seven of Swords in the upright. Lots of lies, deception. They cannot get away from this. Boy, did they make the wrong decision. So here you are getting your wish of fulfillment. Do we need, where are we stopping at? Are we stopping at, do we need clarification here? No. Here? No. Do we need on the Magician? Nope. Emperor. They want to get some clarification on the Emperor in reverse. Okay. We're using the Insomnia deck today and the David Bowie deck. I can't wait for my new deck. I'm so excited. It's apparently shipped. I'm like, I want to see it. I'm like a kid in a candy store with it. Like, yay, new tarot decks. It's the small things that make me happy. Emperor in the reverse. Okay. The Fool in the upright, and we've got the Knight of Cups in the upright. They want to come running towards you. They want a new start with you. There's the offer. Four of Cups in the upright. This is the passion. If this is what is all love, it could be romance, but they want a new creative, you know. Sorry, I need to get my notification out of there. This is, you know, new adventures or whatnot too. Creativity, passion, love. Sun card. You are the sun here, sweetheart. They're maybe thinking that you are their soulmate, and that could have been, well, possible at one time. Or if this was a twin flame, I know for myself that, you know, I was in a twin flame, and then, well, several years ago now, for my birthday, actually, the universe downgraded him to a karmic. So we are no longer twin flames. But yeah, so this is. You know, they think of, you know, you as prosperity, joy, and happiness. Well, dum-dum, yeah, of course. What were you expecting to get from a mud maggot, from a parasite, except for a disease? Yeah, so stupid. So they want to come crawling to you, basically. You know, I love this image too in the Insomnia deck because it's a man taking a leap out a window, but he's tied himself to the bedpost. I mean, it's kind of brilliant. I love it, but. So, and here they are, you know, wanting to come and apologize, you know, offers of love or support or whatever that is. Because why? Because this is what you're getting. All right, Ten of Pentacles. Let's talk about this beautiful Ten of Pentacles. Okay. King of Wands in the reverse. Oh boy. And we have the Temperance in reverse. And we have you as the Queen of Cups showing up brightly, beautiful. Like you are the, sweetheart of the deck. Everybody knows this. They chose nothing but parasites to be around. And of course, there's a lot of gossip and whatnot. There's a lot of talk about you being this Queen of Cups and about what is coming towards you, because I think a lot of people do know. So there's a lot of haters, of course, because you're showing up as this beautiful Queen of Cups who is, unconditionally loving to those who deserve it. Remember, discernment is the big lesson here for the Queen of Cups. So, they're all chit-chatting, man, because again, they know also that this low-vibing mask wants to come towards you. They know some people do know what's going on. They're privy to it. This low-vibing mask of yours, man, King of Wands in reverse, very jealous, greedy, player energy, but very much his life is in chaos, or her life is in chaos, complete chaos. Unhealed, just a mess. So we know this person has not changed one iota. The devil, yeah, still tied to the devil here in reverse here. Knight of Swords in reverse. This devil, this is also representing the Empress in reverse. Angry, frustrated. They're both frustrated. Don't get me wrong. They're both frustrated. This low-vibing king is very frustrated that they're still with this Empress in reverse. They tied themselves karmically to it. We did a reading on that, like, what, a week and a half ago, maybe? I've been doing the readings. I forget how long it's been. They want to lift the burdens. Oh, God. And we have, the King of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There they are getting all their karma, and they're mad. They're angry and upset about this. You have nobody to be angry and upset about but yourself, sweethearts. That was your stupidity. Okay, that was the top card. Oh, I just put it in the thing. It's all good. Let me give me one thing for the ethereal, please. I usually just leave them out, but... Eight of Coins in reverse. Yeah, things are not working out for this person whatsoever. Are they trying to block this? They can't block it, correct? No, they can't block it. They're making a decision, again, try to come to you. But then again, catty corner to that, we have the Empress in reverse, who's still trying to stop this person from coming forward. I would love to know, man, because my guides, it's going to be different for all of you. I'm thinking it's most likely blackmail. I'm thinking they're holding money, they're blackmailing. Well, if I'm going to go to jail, you're going to go to jail too, kind of, thing. Even though that this person may have orchestrated it. But again, remember there was a reading months ago that I told you that this low-vibing Empress and the person that she's very close to, that low-vibing Emperor person, not your person from the past, that were working and scheming to pin the blame on your low-vibing mask. If it all came out, that your low-vibing mask would get all the blame and be the one being shipped off to Alcatraz if they were open, which they might open that prison again, who knows. But anyway, Two of Swords, making the decision to do so. Seven of Coins, trying to figure out how to get around this Queen of Wands in reverse. I cannot make this up. There she is. The witchy bitchy energy that she is. Literally trying to figure out how to get around this person. Honey, it's not that difficult. You just go and tell someone the truth and say, could you keep this quiet until you can figure out how to, to bring this mother down. I want to say mother F, if you know what I mean. That's really all it is. It's not that complicated. I don't understand what the freaking problem is. It's so freaking bizarre to me. Empress in reverse. I just don't get it. Empress in reverse. Tell me about this Empress in reverse. All right, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's a telltale sign. And Hierophant in reverse. All of this is falling apart. They're falling apart. This is going down a hill, and they know it. And this is why I said the Empress has got more problems on her plate than she wants to admit. But she's like, she's delulu crazy, thinking that she's going to get out of this or that nothing's happening. She's falling apart, but yet she doesn't want this low-vibing mask. That's her whole thing. Like the low-vibing mask doesn't come towards you. Eight of Wands in reverse. Everything's being shut down, stopped around her. Two of Wands in the upright and the Five of Cups in the upright. Is this the, yeah, this is the low vibing mask trying to figure out how to make, you know, to make a plan to come towards you. Or just to get away from this person. Again, your low vibing mask doesn't even have to come tell you the truth. They just need to tell the truth to someone who it matters to. Not a friend, to an actual person that can stop this BS. And maybe get them, maybe sort of get them out of trouble or do something. You know, I don't know. Because I don't know exactly what this person did. But so ridiculous. All right, can I have another card here for the Empress? I need a swig of coffee. Okay. Star in reverse. Now, is that her energy? No, it's his energy. Your love vibing mask. Helpless, in despair. Because of this. Like, it's not that difficult, sweet pea. It really isn't. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, everything being taken away. No kidding. And that could be what she's using over him, too. That, you know, everything's going to be gone. I'm taking the money. Because if this person was an idiot, and I'm sure they were, that they did a joint bank account. Yeah, and she took control of it. Or he took control of it. Smart move. Anyway, you know, it's got control of the business, whatever, the whole enchilada, whatever's left, of course. But she's also maybe telling him that there's money in the bank and you're never going to get it, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there. This person's a complete liar. Like, you cannot believe a word this person says. You just can't. She's a mud maggot. You don't believe a parasite when they talk to you. So there's all this despair and whatnot. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. And we have the Ten of Wands in the upright. And with the Four of Pentacles. That's them holding on to you. And this idea that they can still come in and be with you and get rid of these burdens. But sweetheart, if you don't do anything, none of that happens. It's all wishful thinking. Like, you didn't bother to go to anybody. You didn't bother to go to the collective. What are you, just a moron? Like, I'm sorry. Like, it makes no sense. Maybe just not the brightest bulb in the bunch. Anyway, Six of Pentacles in reverse. All right, everything being taken away. Yeah. And maybe that's their greatest fear. But honey, you know, if it's just things, now it'd be a different story. Of course, now you're going to jail and you're getting your freedom taken away too, which of course is what could be happening. But see, if you went and told somebody the truth, they may be able to broker a deal for you. But you're not going to do that because you're dumb. But anyway, so now you're just going to get these material things taken away. Well, guess what, sweetheart? We can all start over again. They're just things. Cars rust, things fall apart. Like, you make new money. Do you know how many people, like very wealthy people, had businesses, they failed, they completely went bankrupt, and then wound up building up a new company again? It happens. It's called life. All right, Six of Pentacles in reverse. People. All right. Oh, but that's right. This person doesn't like to work or do anything. They just want the rewards with the effort. That's right. We're talking about an Emperor reverse, not an Emperor in the upright. Hence why this person was removed from your life. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me what the Six of Pentacles in reverse, please. Thank you. The Tower. Tower again, people. As on cue. Knight of Coins in the upright. And the Seven of Cups. This person has no more options left. They've exhausted all of them. Nobody wants to be around this person. And they want to make this offer. Is this a high-vibing person too? No. It's just them wanting to make this offer because they're in these tower moments. Trying to prevent them from further happening. But they're already happening, sweet pea. Four of Cups, they want to make this offer again. But look at this. Here's the Queen of Coins in reverse. Knight of Cups, still trying to gaslight this person. Still trying to gaslight this person. Boy, this person's got to be some kind of all kinds of stupid to believe this stuff now. To still believe it. God, that's so stupid. I'm sorry, but I mean, we've been reading these energies for for me, this energy's been reading this for years. And don't get me wrong, the energy's changed over the years and switched. It's like and again, people are dealing with these energies still, because I know, because I have clients who are also still dealing with these energies, and a lot of them are. So it depends on where you came in on the story. But for me, this is like, just do something. Why are you such an idiot? Six of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They're losing everything. And they're still trying to hold on. What are they trying to hold on? They're trying to hold on to you, the past. They're thinking about the past. About the good times, how you made them feel. Well, yeah, no, how did they make you feel? Probably not great. They're remembering all the past. Like it was so wonderful. I'm sure you don't think the same way about this. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the person that I had fallen in love with was complete an illusion. That person didn't exist. So, yeah. Holding on to what, sweetheart? Ten of Swords in reverse, unable to heal. No, not wanting to heal. Oh, Ace of Swords in reverse. Is this again? You're well defended, of course. Protecting yourself and whatnot. Is this his energy? Her energy? This is the low-vibing femme. Again, this is also what's so toxic about this low-vibing femme, is that she doesn't want this person to heal at all either. Remember, they're easier to control when they're not healed. If they're doing alcohol, drugs, whatever, addictions, people are much easier to control. And this person knows it. This low-vibing mud maggot. I actually had to do a mud mask today, but anyway, I think that's why that came up. But this is, just a lot of lies. It's just crazy to me that this person would still actually believe this person after all this time. All right, Page of Pentacles in the upright. This is the offer. Now, who's offering here? Is this the low-vibing mask? Yeah, they're making a little offer with their kumquat. King of Pentacles in reverse, people. And the Seven of Wands in the upright. Yeah, honey, you're protecting yourself, please. This person has nothing to fight for anymore. But you are protecting yourself, man. You are like guarded. I love this one too, because it's like, this guy's doing like martial arts on top of a stone pillar or something. So I love the different cards. I love the imagery on them. And then your King of Pentacles here, greedy, selfish, self-centered. This is a Grubhub. Sorry, Grubhub. This is a gold digger. Grubhub's gonna be like coming to sue me now. You are the Queen of Wands in the upright. Beautiful queen, of course. Four of Wands in reverse. Their foundations are falling apart. Why? Because Judgment's on their ass, and we have Judgment right here in the present moment as well. The universe said is enough enough, so their businesses and relationships are falling apart. Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, the psycho that she is. You're the Queen of Swords in the upright, the divorcee card. Like, you're coming much more logical. You're not easily manipulated. And you're also very intuitive, because the Queen of Swords, works with the ethereal. So in spite of being intelligent, this is also someone who will be very connected to spirit. Nine of Cups in reverse. They're not getting any wish fulfillment. Again, the low-vibing queen here, still trying to stop this from happening, because she is so angry. Well, she's a psycho, honey. And she's trying to stop this, again, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. She's trying to stop this from coming forward. It's just unreal, man. Unreal. It's like watching a bad movie at this point. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They say, you know, truth is stranger than fiction, and boy is it, man. It is. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please. Six of Wands in the upright, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. They're wanting to see victory with you because you're seeing victory. You're getting noticed. They're being, of course, stopped all over the place. There's a lot of remorse. I can't get out of this. It's just constant day and day, sadness, anxiety, despair. I could not. Four Swords. They want to heal the situation. No doubt you want to heal something. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, again, but this is very corrupt, clingy energy. This is your low vibing mask, you know, needing validation from everybody. That's what got them in this problem to begin with. Listening to everybody else. Except for the person that actually mattered, which would have been you. But no, they had to because they didn't want to do the work, sweethearts. They didn't want to do the work. We'll put the time and effort in. Now the funny thing is, now because they didn't want to do the work, which would have been difficult, yes, but it would have been done already. It would have been moving through it, and you would have had the two of you together to get through it. But no, so now this person's just going for a world of hurt, years of hurt, actually, of karma. I'm just, okay. Is this, yeah, this is the queen, it's the psycho trying to stop this offer from coming in. Not from the new person, but from the old person. Because she's got no control over somebody in a high vibration. She just doesn't. The Temperance in reverse. And that's one thing about the Ascension too, guys, is that this is why we're ascending from the 3 to the 5. It's not that much, you would think, but it is enough. Because we're talking about lower vibrational people and certain entities in the 4th dimension that are controlling a lot of these things, the fear and everything else. So, but once you're in the higher vibration, you can't be easily swayed. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't going to be utopia. I told you that many times before. You're not ready for it because, you know, humans would short circuit. You wouldn't know what to do with yourself. But it will get better because you're going to be making more intelligent decisions, not as easily swayed, etc. So, you know, just keep that in mind. The Temperance in reverse, everything, you know, their life is in chaos. But this is what this Queen of Cups in reverse loves, because she's a chaos maker. She loves when people are unhappy. She loves the chaos, the drama of it all. Honey, I mean, if you're really that much, just go read a good book. I mean, seriously. So much easier and so much less energy to expend. King of Coins in reverse. There's your low vibing masculine again. I mean, completely, you know, selfish, greedy little. Oh my God, gotta stop saying Grubhub. Gold digger. Yeah. The Moon in reverse. The 10 of Coins in reverse, and the Queen. And I use Grubhub too. I like Grubhub. I do. Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, there she is. They're losing everything. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Everything's being exposed anyway. This is what I mean. This is why their life is in chaos. All right, Judgment is here. We have the Judgment in the upright. Somebody waking up to the calling, or is this just universal judgment, basically? It's the big judgment, the big J. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Behind that, we have the Page of Wands in the upright. Doesn't have a collective? No. This Queen of Wands, again, this is our little psycho trying to pretend she's a Queen of Wands in the upright, but she ain't getting anything. That's why she's trying to put on this mask, because she wants that 10 of Pentacles, but she ain't getting it. Is this her energy? This is the low vibing mask energy, wanting to come towards you, of course, and heal things. 10 of Swords in the upright, because there's a lot of emotional healing this person needs, a hell of a lot. But that is not your job, by the way. Emperor in reverse. There they are. This is somebody who failed to launch. This is the loser that they are. And they're very nervous about this, very nervous about judgment coming in, because they're reaping what they've sown. But see, the judgment keeps rolling in. There it is, Page of Wands again, wanting to make a move. Feeling very trapped though, wanting to get out of this drama. Again, this is the wishful thinking part because it's in the ethereal. They're dealing with this, again, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Again, you know, just as greedy as they were. With a person with no ethics, no integrity, no resolve. This is someone with a lot of ego. Oh, Eight of Swords, trapped. The Star again in reverse, and we have the Fool. Yeah, they want to take a leap of faith. Is this our energy too? But again, it's a love vibing. You know, they're hearing a lot of bad news all the time. That's why they're in despair. They want to take this leap of faith. They're feeling very trapped, of course. It's nothing but bad news all over the place. Of course, we also have the low vibing femme still trying to gaslight. And trying to hold on to you, man. Trying to hold on because they're feeling trapped. Again, the Eight of Swords in the upright. King of Wands in the upright. Is this the high vibing King of Wands? Is this the high vibing King of Cups? These are both low. Okay. You know, your low vibing person from the past is coming up as a King of Cups in the upright and the King of Wands in the upright. I mean, I think this is how they would like to see themselves, or pretending to see themselves as someone forthright. Maybe they're thinking that they should have been. Yeah, there's a lot of heartbreak and disappointment because they should have become a King of Cups in the upright, a King of Wands in the upright. And now all they are is trapped. Yeah, they want to come and speak to you, the Queen of Coins in the upright. Okay. Let's get some cards to wrap this up. Okay. Oh, they want me to call it, this one, Untouchable. Okay. No. Thankfully, it didn't go too far. Boop, boop, boop. Seven of Wands in the upright, Hangman in the upright, the Moon upright, and then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upper hand. That Wheel of Fortune in upright is coming for you. That's your dharma. They have to let go of everything. And this Queen of... this maggot has to let go of everything. Oh, there were so many words I wanted to use, but I was like, let's not get blocked from YouTube. Five of Swords in the upright. Wanting to win at any cost, very envious and jealous, of course. Angry that you know you're getting what you're supposed to. Angry that this low vibing masculine wants to come towards you, because that was always, honey, there were no doubt many fights about you. Many fights. Because this person doesn't even compare at all, and she knows it, and that's why she's even more jealous of you than anything else. Seven of Wands in the upright, of course, you're well protected, and of course this person wants to come in, your person from the past, and you're very well protected, guarding yourself. And they know it. The Hangman in the upright, they're seeing things very differently, because again, it's right over the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is the low vibing femme energy. They see that this person is no good. They see this person is blocking them. Then do something about it. Like, what is your friggin' problem, man? Like, grow a set of balls and do something about it. Like, I don't, because they're coming up to the upper energy. It could be a woman, but you know what I mean. The Moon, again, emotional. Like, it's still things hidden? No, just completely emotional, because they're getting their judgment, because they're having to pay out their karma. And then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse over the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're confused, they're trapped, because the Ten of Wands, they can't get out of these burdens. No kidding, Sherlock. Like, listen, we're gonna wrap this up. But like, if any of you low vibing masks are watching this and you stumbled upon this channel, sweethearts, go tell somebody the truth. That's the only way that you're gonna get out of this. And you can tell, if you're so worried about what them is gonna think about, tell this person that you don't want this person knowing until you actually have a good case against them or some actual proof or something. Boom, done, easy peasy. This is not that difficult because you're in more trouble than you think. And this person is lying to you out, blowing all kinds of stuff up your ass. Woo, baby. Get a life, get it together. Grow a set of balls and start doing something about it. Anyway, guys, that's it. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm sure my High Vibing Collective is. You guys have a wonderful hump day. Talk to you soon.